What is going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday. I know I am. And we are so back with some good old-fashioned LOTRO. Though we're gonna be streaming LOTRO today and then tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday we're actually be playing that new Star Wars Zero Company game. So I'm pretty excited about that. Where we left off, we have started Evendom. We completed everything in Barton. And now I gotta go over to some wharf area and talk to a Bulwar's Sword. And talk to some hobbit about the farmer's market, I suppose. I guess that's the game plan. So let's talk to some boys. I'm very happy to hear that the market's starting tomorrow, but I feel I'll not be able to make it. There's too much afoot here to leave.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Guardian, I beg your pardon, but I haven't any other to turn to in these dark times. Please hear me out. Dwelling has never been a witch town, but we have always gotten by on our own. Many of the best glass blowers in the Shire were found in these holes. My dad before me was a glassblower, best in the North and East Farthings, and I learned the trade from him. Recently, things have turned for the worse for our little town. With all the wild creatures about, folk are plain afraid of the northbounds nowadays. Most of the folk have moved away and sold off their property after business stopped. The hobbit out of the West Farthing sent letters and contracts up this way, purchasing holes and land until he bought up almost the whole town. And that's when the trouble began. I used to get my tools for glass blowing repaired by a dear friend of mine who lived in Dwelling, but he moved away not a week ago. Before he left, he swore he would fix them up. If you would, head into Dwelling and see if he had left them on his stoop. Sure.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Although not many know this, I heard about the business down south of here with the goblins. They are up to no good around these parts, too. I swear I saw one of them kill one of the spiders and drag it back to their camp, and that's why they would... Though why they would want something so vile, I surely can't say. I wonder if those goblins consider a spider a delicacy of some kind, though that thought makes me shudder. Maybe you ought to go to their camp at Bleakleaf Crest out south of here and see if you can find the spider they dragged off.
Could I take a moment of your time?
It must have been at the beginning of fall. I was with my son on the banks of the Brandywine, enjoying the sun, a fine meal, a full pipe, while he sat and played with his favorite toy, a piece of lead fashioned into a small dog by the side of the river. My boy is very fond of this toy, but when it came time to leave, it wasn't anywhere to be found. I tried to console him with one of my stories, created quite a wonderful tale about the toy's whereabouts, but if you're heading that way, perhaps you could search for it. Sure.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Guardian, I'm glad you have come by. We've been trying to slowly rebuild what we can. It's taken much effort, but I'm afraid it will soon be all for naught. We are glassblowers here in Dwelling. Always have been, always will be. Well, I hope we always will be. We have been running gravely low on supplies of late. The new townsfolk and creatures about the sands have kept us from venturing too far. We barely have enough to finish our next order. You want me to get some sand? I can get some sand for you. No problem. Don't worry about me, boy. I got you. This does not look very hobbity anymore. Don't mind me, just passing through, doing my thing. I got the tools. And then I might as well grab the other stuff while I'm here. Never mind. Is there no way up? Must be down this way. Yoink. Well, we gotta actually go down this way first. Oh, this is definitely Goblin Central. I wonder if there's like a spider or slayer deed in this way. Okay, well, not goblins. And no spiders. Okay, well, that's good to know. There's the corpse of the spider. I see there's a rare guy right here. Don't mind if I do. So I need to collect white sand, 15 white sand apparently. That's kind of crazy, but alright. Wisps and salamanders down here as slayers. Ooh. Hey, little salamander. Wanna come play with me? Yippee! Salamanders! Yippee! Sometimes nice and easy, multiple good farm spawns. Well, that's good at least. Ooh. I'm sure it'll be fine. How many do you actually need to kill for these? 90 for the first one. That's awesome. That makes me really happy. Yeah, I'm not too stressed about the Slayer deeds right now until when I do like 6-hour freaking Slayer accelerator, then it's all gonna come to a head. I already started the Slayer for the Lumen guys. Slayer! Oh, Nick, you're probably gonna be happy. Thursday, Friday, we're doing Star Wars Zero Company. We're gonna see how that game is. Watch me lose, like all XCOM games. Can't wait for everyone to die miserable, horrific deaths. Because I misplayed. I think there's a few wisps in the Illuminous instances. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because that's the only thing in even I did were those instances. So. Might actually be the best way. Honestly, probably. I'd have to look on the little wiki. LOTRO wiki. See what's cooking. They have 10 Slayer deeds in Evendom, which is absolutely crazy to me. Absolute bonkers. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Alright.
Just a moment.
You have the sand, and just in the nick of time, too. My lads were finishing up the last of our supplies.
Could I take a moment of your time?
We use many materials to make different shades of glass. One of the colors I'm tasked with is red. It's not a really difficult color to make, but it does require a fair amount of supplies in order to bring out a bright crimson. Salamander scales are the best material I've found around here for producing red glass. So, okay, alright. A shade of blue.
Stay and have some tea.
We use so many materials to make different shades of glass. My favorite color to make is blue. It is a hardy and tricky color, particularly when you want to make a glass which looks like a flowing river. I've only found one thing that can make it look how I like, and the river stones the goblins have taken from the brandy wine. Simple, you say, but not so. I tried to gather them myself, but the color didn't come out the same. Something the goblins must do changes the stone somehow. Okay.
Hello there.
A bit of
Might I
sparkle.
speak with you a moment?
The most challenging part of making glasses is getting it to sparkle just so. You don't want to do this with all the glass, but most you do. You have found that the limmerfarn within the dunes carry or have or make something we call essence. Yeah, I can do that.
Could I
A
take a moment
tinge
of your
green.
time?
Glass is a difficult thing to color, and there are lots of materials to gather up to make individual shade. Green, it's not all that hard to make, but what we use may surprise you. I know the sand Nurbig look brown and bland in the dunes. However, if you crack their shells and look at their underside, you see a color as green as the grass itself.
Could I take a moment of your time?
I alluded for a great time, Guardian, and I've studied the behavior of many of the local creatures. Listen to me, and then what I tell you of great danger is breeding among the sands of the Barendelt. I speak of the Nurbig, violent insects that can be found now among the dunes in great number. If we do not do something quickly, I fear that the Nurbig will swarm, and whether they swarm up north or south is immaterial, for they are good people in both directions.
Might I have a word with you?
Bronze or Norian coins. We use the salamander scales as a material to grind down to make glass, and for that they are important to us. But since Rawling has been filled with the big folk, we haven't had as much focus as gathering materials as we were before. This has caused the salamanders to run rampant, and they're beginning to number in an amount we cannot control. Yeah, I got you.
Is there something
You'll
I
find the
can do
toy
for
of
you?
lead. Yeah,
Please,
hope your
stay a moment.
kid has fun playing with lead. If my last task was not too taxing, I'm in great need of some assistance from a fellow lover of the written word. I would hope that the Guardian of Reputation would be interested in assisting me. Not long ago, I seemed to have misplaced a very important leaf of paper while I was walking with my notes. This paper contains the beginning lines of a story I plan on writing for my children that have been conjuring in my head for some time now. Now that most of the time's been sold off, I've never been able to search for my paper. Okay.
Can't a body be left alone? Might I speak with you a moment?
What those goblins want with the spider's innards is a puzzle, to be sure, but there's one thing I know for certain. They are up to no good. So kill spiders, okay.
It's been a foul
And here are
day,
your
it has.
tools.
Might I have a word with you?
Now, this hobbit I was telling you about before, he let Bigman buy up all the land right here in the Shire. I've talked to Ronald Dwell after sending a letter to old Will Whitefoot, the mayor, but I don't know what he can do against the sound contract that the one sent to my door. One of my dear friends, Perlina Gamgee, is away in the West Farthing looking for a snug hole to start over in. I told her that I would look after her home while she was away. Those new men in town have a foul look about them, and I don't much trust them, even if they claim to be here for help. If you could, go down and check on Perlina Gamgee's residence just east of here in Dwelling. Sure, I can do that for you. Good evening, see you, Tiger. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see if... Oh no, discovered... Doing good, and you? I'm doing pretty good. Ran some errands today, and then just been kind of hanging out. Nothing too crazy. Wait. In a hole in the ground there lived a boar. The margin behind this is scrawled in red. No, that's not it. Oh boy. Alright, let's go down to the Goblinos. I keep on losing the egg event at the farmer's fair. I always get first place on the mushroom one, but for some reason I have such a hard time with the egg one. It's brutal out here. Alright, those guys are dead. I still need spiders. Yeah, I'm terrible at the eggs. I think I lag. I think I just can't see them. I always have, like, my thing, scrolled out all the way, the camera. Just so I can able to see where everything is. But I'm either always looking at the exact way I need to look, or I'm in like the furthest corner possible from the egg, and everyone seems to be in the right spot at the right time. I'm like, what the heck? I feel like I was being bamboozled. But the mushrooms, though, oh my god. I'm the king of mushrooms. Yo, where are these spiders? Oh, I hear them. I hear them. Need a bunch more hunters. Asking you shall receive. Though I have most of the farmer quests, or the deeds, as to say, almost done, which is really nice. I've been having a lot of bad luck with the fishing one, though. We have to catch, like, 7 big fish and not catch 5 small fish. For some reason, I catch, like, 5 small fish in a row, like, non-stop. I'm like, what the flip? It's all rigged. You can trade the fish for tokens. I always forget I can do that. I probably have like a bunch of fish in my inventory, or in my wallet. Today's my last day of the fetch quest. Oh, hold on. What do I have? I need to do... I still need to get 2 more victories for the egg scramble. Then after that, I need to do 2 more of the big fish, little fish ones. Yeah, helping hand, the egg scrambler, the fishing. And then the last one is the helping hand. I need to do it 3 more times, and then I'm pretty sure I'm done. And then I got the full Farmer's Fair quest, which would be, or the deed, which would be really nice. I think I'm mostly looking forward to Thursday, though, because then we get our goat. The goated goat. And then we get to do Zero Company. Oh my god, I got all kinds of things going on this week. Alright. I need to kill so many things over here. Target acquired. Alright, so I think I'm done with the salamanders. I still need to kill a bunch of essences. The wisp guys, the bug boys. Alright, so I need to kill a bunch of the bug boys and the essences. Oh my god, he hit it onto the ground. That's cringe. Okay, one more essence or one more bug boy. We are on the cusp of greatness. There's a salamander. Alright. Let's, I guess, start heading back, see if we can find any on the way. See what's cooking. Alright, now do one more lighty boy. There he is. Oh, and I'll finish the first Slayer deed for this guy. Awesome. Keeper of Mysteries. You encounter many of these strange lights in the lands of Eamesnow, where great battles were fought in years long past. So if you learned what they may be spelled but through forest, you feel no closer to understanding their nature or purpose. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to kill this guy. My bad. from the wrong way. I bring you stuff to make colored glass.
Hello there.
I still do not understand how these essences work, but perhaps one day I will. But for now, all we need to know is to make glass sparkle.
How do you do?
These will do. They're not the best set I've seen, but I think I can get enough green out of them to do what I can. These scales will
Hello
do
there.
perfectly. I'll begin grinding them down at once. Okay.
How do you do?
These stones are amazing. They're the best bunch I've yet seen. I wonder if it's because I've not tried to get any lately. Maybe the longer goblins have them. Who they are.
Just a moment.
These are most impressive, Thordoun. The teeth are sharp indeed.
Might I speak with you a moment?
My assistants tell me that all the supplies have been gathered and will be able to make once more make glass. I thank you for your help. Learning glass is an art, one that will be learned quickly, but must be refined over years of trial and error. Sure, I'll blow some glass. Gotta blow on it a little bit, you know?
Hello.
Well, I'm not quite sure what to, I'm not quite sure what we can do with this. Perhaps it could be used as a tray of ashes one's pipe after smoking. Damn, okay.
Hello.
My bad. Oh, I didn't finish the... Oh, frick. Okay, oh well.
Just a moment. Might I
Well,
have
now,
a
you've
word
been
with
helpful, haven't you? If you could, I have one last task for you to assist me with. Among the hobbits of the Shire, a love of languages and written works is quite uncommon. A few of my fellow colleagues and I have formed a small informal gathering of sorts for those of us who revel in such art as the writing and listening of fictional stories. We usually meet in the evenings down at the Bird, that is, the Bird and the Baby Inn in Michael Delving. With the return of my lost paper, I really should get started on my new book, but I haven't an inkling of how I can reach my friends in time to tell them my absence. Yeah, I can talk to him.
Oh, how rude!
Killed
Might
the
I speak
spiders.
with you a moment?
You see, I think I figured out what those goblins are up to. It was the presence of the hobgoblins that cleared it up for me. Stories always say that they're worse than lot, scheming up new ways to hurt and kill folk. I think they are taking the spiders and cooking them down, making them into that tar of theirs that they throw. Never heard of them using spiders' innards for such a thing, but it wouldn't surprise me one bit. They're probably sore from their defeat south of here and are itching for another fight. This time they plan on burning hobbits out of the house in a whole. You've got to put a stop to this. You should head back to the Blackleaf Crest and burn the pots they are cooking the spiders in. Yeah, I can do that.
Well, the gall of some folk. Might I speak with you a moment?
Never in my days have I heard of decent folk getting attacked in the Shire, even if this is the North Farthing. Folk should still be decent and civil, though I wouldn't put such treachery past these big men. I've asked Ronald Dwell to draft a formal letter of complaint to the leader of these men, Will Tuffin. He is always in and out of the big hole down in Dwelling Center. I would like you to bring the letter from Dwell and take it to Will Tuffin straight away. Yeah, I can do that.
Is there something
Ah, yes,
I
Hal
can
asked me
do
to
for
draw up a
you?
letter of complaint after he found out the business with Paralina Gamgee. Okay.
Might I have a word with you?
Now this guy has a quest. You have done much to help us. And, okay, well, hold on. That's gonna take us to the next zone. So give me a moment, King. Give me a moment. First, though, let me go kill those bugs real quick. Because I don't know if that's gonna lead me to a new quest to kill more baddies. Ba, 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 ba. You killed the huge bugs. Alright. Mission accomplished. Do, 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 do. Pardon me, passing through.
What do you need?
Alright, guess it.
Might I speak with you a moment?
That's fine. Gotta ring a doorbell. Ring, ring. A letter from those little rats. Be off. This is the land by Sharky's orders. The fool LOTRO doesn't know what he has got himself into. Not going without a fight, eh? Well, that can be fixed proper. What the flip, dude? Into those fields later, I've looked at you here and okay, so you want to fight me, and then you immediately leave. Okay. Okay, bro.
Can't a body be left alone?
What's that now? Shut the door in your face? Well, if that's the rudest thing I've heard all day. Bob Greenleaf's was a barricaded to the big hole. It's a public building, and even if they own the whole town, they have the right to close up a public hole. You march right in there and make sure you read every word of that letter. Oh my god, okay.
An attempt to lodge a formal complaint on behalf of the glassblower Hob Hillbrow led to a violent encounter with the chief's men. The time has come to put the ruffians in their place.
Hey, you gotta read this formal letter. Looks like I'll have to add trespassing to your list. Man, they're so cool. Get back here. The chief will hear about this. Get him, lads. I'll deal with you myself. You done, and we'll see what the chief has to say. The trespassers are here, chief. You must deal with them. He's a half-orc. Fool, you've ruined Sharku's plans, and Sharku does not accept failure. Immediately dies. I will deal with you myself. The complaint has been resolved. Yes. Yes, it has. Mission accomplished, guys. That's democracy at work. So the leader were to take the letter. I can't say dings much trouble from these ruffians. I'm going to have
Wow,
another
the
formal
gall of
complaint
some
written
folk.
in this investor. Tell him just what I think about the character these men he has let into the Shire. You mentioned something about a goblin-faced fellow and someone named Sharky. I'm sure you must be mistaken. There mustn't. There haven't been not like them in the Shire since the Bull Wars time, and I have never heard of anyone with the name such as Sharky. Well, I'm now servant of the process.
Could I
You've
take a
done
moment
much
of
to
your
help
time?
us, and for that I'm grateful. I feel it'll be a long time before Darling feels like the rolling hills of the green fields, but we'll continue to do our work. One thing that does concern me is the big folk to the north. Not the ones in town, but the ones beyond that live by the big lake. They're already friendly to us. They used to come down to trade for pipe weight and glass once or twice I ventured up to see them. They used to make a camp at the bridge that crosses the river where a giant man of statue watches all the boats that pass. Would you venture up there and see if they are well? I can do that. Let it be known to all men, elves, and dwarves and hobbits wherein the free people that Will Tuffin, being of suitable age and discretion, and found within the boundaries of the Shire, have been served with the process in accordance with the applicable law, and with all due diligence by the bearer of this title. The complainant, Hob Hillbrow, seeks reasonable, foreseeable damages as well as exemplary damages. If it please the court, respectfully submitted by a servant of process in the case. I'm a man of the law. Just doing my thing. Okay, so I gotta... Then I gotta burn the pots with some torches. Bruh. Burn, baby, burn! Alright, let's see if we can find the last one. So there's the torch, but I don't know where the... There it is. Okay, well they're all over. I guess it don't matter. Alright, so I guess we can go to Mickle Delving real quick to turn in this quest.
It's been a foul day.
Good,
it
you've
has.
done it. I'll take that recipe there and destroy it. That should keep them from making any more of the foul stuff. That's what I do. Alright, so that's all done. I'll learn the recipes just because I can.
How
Alright,
do
so
you
let's
do?
go to Oatbart and then go to Mickle Delving.
A lovely day, isn't it?
A lovely day, ain't it?
Just a moment.
But hello there. You have a message from Ronald? It's a shame. I was hoping Ronald has finished his discourse in my book, The Place of the Board. Did you hear that Owen Ronald isn't making the meeting today? Oh, that's too bad. I was going to read The Silvered Horn tonight. Pity he won't hear it. Well, you have our thanks for coming all this way to tell us about his absence. I hope this book is as good as he claims. It's up to Ronald to miss our meetings. I trust that he is working hard on his story and will not be caught up in any silly games. Well, I don't know about that one.
Hello there.
One fish,
Might
two
I
fish.
speak with you a moment?
Alright. Back to Evendom.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, I need go to our button. Oh boy.
How do you do?
How do you do? Alright, so Ronald.
Hello.
We were able to make it before the meeting started. Wonderful. I already have the first chapter started. Old Lewis Down thought I'd be playing games instead of working. I dare say he knows I would never think of him getting involved in something so silly. Alright, perfect. So, with that part done... Interesting, hold on. I'm gonna have to test that out. Hold up. 1 hour cooldown, huh? Do I do anything cool after I finish it? Oh my god, it's a little butterfly, a little bird. Alright, well, definitely keeping it. Just out of principle.
Good day.
Now you want to go to High King's Crossing. You know, I keep that thing on me. Dare I get the boat? I think I got the dockmaster already. I already kind of went through here, at least up this road. I got all the traveler, the stable master stuff. I know I cheated a little bit. Rangers.
How can I
Cobb
be of
Hillbrow
service?
is a name I've not heard in some time. I do miss him as little jest, but I'm pleased to hear that he's doing well. When a scout report is seeing men enthralling, I fear the worst. Thank you for helping them with their situation. It's precious to think that in these dark times, a hobbit is concerned about the welfare of man. If only he knew how dire things have truly become. I envy the simple folk.
Would you do something for me?
On the bluff above us is a catapult that Angmar brought along on its way to the city. We managed to damage it enough that they left it behind, and now we intend to repair it and use it ourselves. It certainly won't reach Numinos, but that is not our goal. We wish to use it to fling ropes over the Colossus. This will allow us to climb and begin repairing the areas we cannot currently reach. Search the debris scattered along the banks of the river to find the following supplies. Several bundles of rope, some pieces of driftwood, a few small flywheels, and a couple pouches of oil. Sure, I can do that for you.
Stay a moment.
I couldn't even see that he has a whole thing. We have something about the tomb. Wait, we have to do something about the tomb raiders, tomb robbers, Thordoun. I spoke with my kinsman about this matter, but we are stretched thin. We must focus on the threats of the tombs of our forebears and men errant in the crypts of Numenus, even while other areas fall into danger. Infinite pipeweed is that pipeweed glitch? Don't tell anyone. Southeast of this Colossus, the sands, the barren delft, the dune glasses are swept by the breezes that come off the Brandywine, and now the gentle breeze carries to harsh cries and commands of a band of tomb robbers. They established a camp in the ruins of Bered Thersir on the far side of the Brandywine, and I fear that before long they'll cross the river and pass into the peaceful lands into the south. Yeah, I can go beat them up. They're duking it up. Fight, fight, fight.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I pride myself on the wide array of supplies I carry, Thordoun, and I'll do my best to maintain inventory. You can imagine my disappointment if I were to travel to the southern lands and not have the various knickknacks of which the hobbits there are fond. Now, I must maintain my stock at all times. It's not easy. To get to dwelling in Old Barton, I'll have to travel southeast of Tinendur and pass through the barren delve and the sands and dunes of that place are now home to creatures violent and dangerous. On my last journey, I was quite surprised by the grasping of tendrils of a number of sand lurkers. Yeah, I'll go beat them up.
Would you do something for me?
And kill crawlers? Yeah, I can do that.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Bear the Theristil is a place we know little about. There was not much left in the record, but I know it was a site of value. Control the shipping lanes and access to the lake from the Barandun. Every boat traveled the river passing through it. The robbers there are a nuisance, but they should not distract from the larger goal, to learn as much as we can and preserve as much history as possible. We shall never know where we are going if we do not where they'll come from. Head down to Baird Theristil and do some scouting for me. Sure. Weed? Pipe weed. Pipe weed, Kimberly.
Might I take a moment
Pipe
of
weed,
your time?
come on. It's just tobacco, you goof. The some ruins of the hills above the turn in the river in which we recently discovered the purpose. There was a lighthouse there, believe it or not, to guide ships as they made the turn from the lake to the Barandun. The keeper of that flame was tasked with recording all the works and tragedies he witnessed from his perch, so search parties could be sent to retrieve what was lost. Yeah, I can do that.
What can I do for you today?
Sheesh, I got so much stuff to do. The finest weed in South Farthing? Absolutely. You better believe it. We got a tobacco. Or sorry, we have a pipe that we can use now. I have to go AFK real quick though. So, momento, guys. Sorry, like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Because I'm a little goofball like that. Alright, be right back. Oh lordy, I am back. I'm sorry about that. We are so ready. Talio. I'm reading Woody's says BRB must have been a big dwarf rip. A pile of rubble. Nothing of value. A pile of soggy weeds. The weeds are slimy and do not appear to be any different than any other river reeds. However, when you touch your skin, you feel a soft, soothing feeling. Okay. Bro, come on. There you go. A tattered page. They have been slain. Alright, cool. Let's get some rope. Oh my god, I get beat. Okay. Don't tell me I gotta be across the river. It's a pretty big river, all things considered. Here's the rope. Rope, rope, rope. Bum, 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 bum. Small flywheel. Alright, so let's head out towards these ruins. See what's cooking. Pretty sure these are also deeds. Yeah. Yeah, Tomb Defender. I mean, well, I think we should just go a little crazy. Oh yeah, that's hot. So I'm pretty sure we also... I gotta do a little clean in with my reputation items. Like I don't really want you right now. So we want the 200 sash. And a Numenor. And blood badgers. Okay. Alright. A large amount of pottery shards identifies this as the dining hall. Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's a building out here, is there not? So I want to take a little gander at that. Deep ruts in the ground and small wooden pieces identify this as the old storeroom. The high point of the ruins, the scattered debris of the weaponry makes it clear that this was the barracks. Alright. If I'm etching of swords and bows line the door, this must have been the armory. Oh, Kalia! Thank you, Queenie. Thank you for combing your beard. It's very nice and beautiful looking. Where is... It must be outside. My beard has been growing for 3 whole months. Ooh. Must be a very magnificent beard. Best kind of beard. Which I feel like is definitely like 7 years in dwarf years. Well, I mean, the kids grow beards, so... I think that's it for what I left. Oh, I need to collect stuff from the... I can't wait. You know, speaking of dwarf beards and stuff, I can't wait until the new the new update for Dwarf Fortress comes out. The magic system. I think that's gonna be so much fun. And I can't wait to play it on stream again. Dwarf Fortress is so much fun. I can only imagine the chaos of mages. Probably should not have done that, but that's okay. Well, I say that, but probably should. Man, this is a big freaking river, dude. There you go. There we go. Alright, so I still need rope and... That's gold. I don't want that. Oh. I just need one more rope and then we're done with that. And then the crawlers. Do I gotta do it over here? I could probably make this go a little bit faster. I do it this way. Alright, so one more crawler, then we're done. You gotta get the rope. Kazada Minu! Oh snap. The ring is dull and design feels ancient. You cannot discern anything about it. Show it to a ranger. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so I think the catapult's like up above. I think, allegedly. Yeah, he's on a bluff overlooking the statue. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, speaking of expeditions, so I've been in the works of maybe doing Expeditions 2.0 to make it a little bit more engaging. It's in the works, it's not done yet, but it's definitely gonna be kind of crazy. The general idea is spend silver nuggets, do expeditions, you can get different resources, and then well, you know, I don't want to spoil too much. But it's definitely something. There's some stuff cooking. There's some stuff cooking. I gotta figure out how Streamer Bot fully works though. See some things I can or cannot do. I am going to begin repairing the catapult. This is going to take me some time. For while you get the correct pass, you'll need some adjustments in order to fit properly. This is going to be a loud process. I recently saw those scouts searching through the stands of trees surrounding us. There to find us, they would quickly overrun this bluff. Yikes, Nick. Yikes. Bad expedition. All your dwarves died. Absolutely terrible. There's a scout. We got someone here. Okay, we're back. We're back. 7 more gems unlock. I had elves in the party. just need... Okay, the salamander disappeared on me. That's fine. The disappearing salamander. Alright. So, Scouts are dead.
What do
So
you
they're
need?
gone just in time, too. I finished making the repairs and they're ready to fire. Head down to Thordoun at the base of the Colossus and let them know we're ready to launch the ropes. Oh boy. I don't want to fall and die, so I'm gonna take the long way around. Then again, I'm a dwarf, I should bounce, right? My plumpness. Oh. I just drifted midair on my goat. Bro, okay, alright. Oh, we definitely broke a limb.
Hello, friend.
Hello,
Can I help
friend.
you with something?
You've driven
What
out
can I
several of
do
the
for you?
contingent. I am pleased to hear it. You know that the robbers have less of a hold on Baron Thursier than they once did. You have my thanks.
Would you do something for me?
My research shows that Baron Thursier was the north port of my ancestors in the shipping lane down the Baranduin. I do not know what the tomb raiders could be interested in there. There should be not much of value left, but if they are interested, then I am interested. What do they know that we do not? Your earlier work has served us well. My scouts tell me that two of the most prominent robbers have emerged from the ruins or are leading the digs themselves. They are key to understanding the tomb robbers' interest in Baron Thursier. Sure, I can
What
help
do you need?
Paul Osagi
Greetings.
These look like any other river reeds that I've seen dozens of times. You say they suit your skin upon touching them? Yes, let me see
Might I
that.
take a moment of your time?
I examined the weeds you found, and I'm glad you brought them to me. Normally, the river reeds are of little consequence. One can eat them if hungry enough, but there's nothing special about them of themselves. It seems something happens when the sandlurkers begin to digest the weeds. Some of that brings out a mild healing ability from the plants. I've tried them on several scrapes and cuts around camp here, and the results are undeniable. There's no sense in growing swimming to get more since they are undigested. I need to go out and get more from sandlurkers themselves.
How can I be of
You
service?
defeated the sandlurkers, the Barandelf? I'm glad to hear it.
Greetings.
You'll still need to get down there at some point to reinforce the walls, but you have provided us some much needed time. Thank you.
What do you need?
You found this within the crawler, you say? I wonder how it got there.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I examined the ring you found, and it's certainly from the Old Kingdom. It must be somehow gone overboard from a ship carrying it. The tide slowly carried it to shore, were buried within the dunes, forgot into a crawler, accidentally devoured it. There are many ships that traveled the waters, and many storms that harried or wrecked them, particularly along this stretch of water. I wonder how many other pieces of jewelry fell overboard and made their way into the sands. There is one way to know. Head back to where you found this piece. Search the crawlers there for jewelry. Okay,
What can
so
I
a
do for
storeroom,
you?
dining hall, barracks, and armory in one room that was unmarked, either intentionally or lost to time. Interesting.
Would you do something for
While
me?
examining those entrances, I was reading up some of the things that went through the port. The records indicate weapons and pottery from the primary things shipped along the river. I wonder if there is anything still left. There are many pieces of knowledge that were once known and have left this land. Smithing, artisanship among the greatest. If we could recover some items from the past, we'd be able to make the greater things for the future. Sure.
What do you
We were
need?
able to find a page. I was worried that they would have all been lost to time.
Might I take a moment of your time?
After much time and patience, I was able to read what the page you found. It was faded and in a bad state, and nearly destroyed trying to get the last few sentences. It was from near the end of the old entered the kingdom and detailed a shipment of keys from down the river to the rangers who camped there. They knew they were leaving and they wanted to safeguard as many of the treasures as possible. The locks come on a separate ship that arrived safely. The keys never made it. They still swapped the locks out, believing it was safer that no one could get in. One of the doors locked was a cellar, the lighthouse itself. We need to get inside urgently, for an evil has made its den there. Alright.
How can I be of service?
I already know what you're here to tell me. Seems Kud here has a quick trigger finger and is best to beat you here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Thanks to some kindly aid from yourself, the ropes have been strung and we're able to reach new places. On the Colossus in need of repair. That is a task we can handle ourselves. For you, a treat, a vision I doubt like any you have seen before. Use the rope behind me and ascend to the peak of the Colossus. Okay. Where's the, Dang, a flawless expedition. Praise be. Oh, right here. Should have a look around. Oh, guys. Now this is a view. Ooh. The Lake Evendom. And over there, the City of Kings, Anuminos. A battleground. Oh, I love this zone so much. It's a gorgeous view. It's very... I love it. Too bad I can't get, like, better, rendering distance. But nonetheless... Well, I'm gonna... Oh, I guess this won't work. Okay. Oh, well. Nonetheless... Oh.
Greetings.
The beauty of the lake is enchanting. Yet I saw the same you did. The ruins of the west and north are in desperate need of our aid. Pilgrim of Evendom. In ages past, as the kingdom of Arnor fractured into justful factions under the evil influence of Angmar, the capital city of Anuminos and Evendom lost influence and was eventually abandoned. The capital was relocated to Fornost, which in time became the throne of the kingdom of Arthedain. Upon their return to Middle-earth following the fall of Numenor, the Dunedain founded the North Kingdom of Arnor. At the height of its power, many of the great kings were buried there, so even after it was abandoned, the Rangers still revered to protect these lands to the best of their abilities. Though there was no industry, agriculture, or indeed any great strategic bastion to be found in Evendom, it could nonetheless become a great symbol among the men of the North, were the great capital of Numenor ever to rise again under the banner of the ancient kings.
Would you do something for me?
Tinnidur, vestige of men. You have done much to aid us here, and for that I'm grateful, but this Colossus and Bearded Thersir are but minor points within Evendom. Anuminos to the west and the estates to the north hold more value than the ruins here. Follow the road, then head west at the crossroads until you reach Tinnidur. There speak to Orkari to learn more. Yeah, I just butchered that guy's name. Maybe. But that's okay. Alright, so we need to kill sane lickers, crawlers, and collect tainers. Gotta get those weeds, man. Gotta get those weeds. All my boys love the weeds. Alright, oh, the lag. Who's that? Who's that? Little bit of lag. What the flip, man? Game's trying to nerf me right now. Oh, I can't sell it. Okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. So wait, where are we supposed to do the containers? Sunken shipwreck. Oh, they're right in front of me. Okay. Oh, it's probably that boat we saw a little earlier. That would probably make the most sense. Where was it? There it is. Piece of wreckage. So this part's always a little weird to me. So you can't like go underwater in LOTRO. So even though it's at the very bottom, we collect it while we're floating atop it. Always a little weird, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, so we need to collect some shields and stuff and collect some orders. But I don't know. Pretty sure that's not who I need. Wait, well, this time worn vase. This vase has been broken to pieces, but once they're probably somewhere within embedded ice here. Wait, do I need to go inside? No, I don't. Just break my leg instead. I didn't check out here either. Yep, right there. Broken shield. Then we gotta head south. There's a great place to do the Tomb Raider Slayer deed, though. But when we gotta do that. Ooh. Here's that guy. Hey, don't get back here. Get back here. Do not need to go in there. I think the other guy kind of roams out around here. I think. Or maybe not. Oh, where there's the broken sword. What else do I need here? Oh, there he is. Come on. Alright. Orders have been collected. Now, we still need to... There's a bunch of crawlers over here, so we can probably knock those out. Can do a little jump. Can I reach him with my shout? Who is this guy? Gravestalker. Oh Oh, Gravestalker is dead. So. Adamant Shard. Ooh, okay. I need 2 more of the sand lurkers. Then we're done. But there's one. Let's grab that guy for the Slayer dude. Then where's the last one? He's hiding. He's lurking. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so I don't know how many quests we got left for that little area, but we're almost friend. I want to say it's the next reputation rank. Ow. That hurt.
What can I do for you?
These tell of most troubling things indeed. There is room where goods not listed on the manifest were taken and stored. If this room still exists, it can hold untold
Might
fortune.
I take a moment of your time?
Now I know what they are seeking. There is room somewhere within the ruins of Better Thurser, where anything not documented on such strip goods would be taken and held until ownership could be proven. While most of those items have probably been lost to history, there could still be a wealth of small trinkets and jewelry hidden within. The room is reported to be on the south side of the ruins. From the reports, the door looks like any other, and the room is not that deep within. I'm amazed it has lasted this long. But as I said earlier, we ourselves thought Barrett Thurser to be empty and picked over. We are clearly wrong. Yeah, okay, I can do that.
What can I
These
do
are extraordinary. They'll need some cleaning and polish, but the workmanship is exquisite. These can teach us a lot about how to place infinite detail into rings and earrings.
Greetings.
These will do perfectly, just barely digested, and there's plenty here to make poultices for weeks. Thank you. I am now a friend to the wardens. Nice.
How can I be of service?
These relics do not appear on the surface to hold anything new or different, but only if we would stop there. I'll continue to examine
Would you do
them.
something for me?
Most of the items you recovered had the same mark you told me was outside the storeroom. I think we should focus our efforts there. I spied a great many robbers entering and exiting that doorway, but they never seem to be carrying anything out. They must be holding it all in crates and bags on carts. We must know what they have found in there. Okay, yeah.
What do you need?
Now let's see if there's anything about getting these open. It's the key I want is inside.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I was able to open all the containers we recovered and found the key in the final one. These are great tidings for us as we can finally go on the offensive. As I mentioned before, we left to go to get the containers. We've been constantly harassed by a creature we believe lives beneath the ruins of the lighthouse. The door is locked, so we cannot enter. We have found no other entrance. At this point, we do not know how it comes and goes. We are sure that is where it lives, though. I got you. Worry not. Thordoun the dwarf is on the job. Ba 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 ba. So we'll do this lighthouse one first. See what baddies down here. Carrion. Ooh, that's a little ugly monster. And he's dead. Bro barely scratched me. Just got a flex on him. Okay. I don't know how that broke me, but okay. I'm calling BS. I swear, my charge ability does not last very long. It feels like just like 2 seconds. Let's see what these guys are doing here in the storehouse. Hello! A cart of the robbers have loaded down with something. Searching, searching. While looking through the cart, you are ambushed by tomb robbers. Oh. They did a really good job of ambushing me. Might as well grab all these. Perfect. Alright, so let us now go down to the south. Bum, ba, 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 ba. See where forgotten treasures are in this unmarked room. Apparently quite a bit. Okay, I hate archers. Alright. An ancient tomb, who knows what awaits within? I'm tomb robbing? Oh my god. A tomb robber attempts to stop you. Bart! What's up, Bart? I see the false orders worked. Too bad I didn't catch a ranger with them. Bed the Thestia has no wealth left. We picked over and stripped the carcass of these ruins. I'll see you there. What the flip? Oh my god, I got stunned? Alright, well, be slain. We got hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Oh, let me in. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I think this is the narrowest part. Ooh. Pardon me. Oh, good heavens. Ba 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 ba. Oh, good heavens, could be a good channel reward soundbite. You may be onto something, Saska. You may be onto something. You may be cooking.
How can I
So
be
they
of
really
service?
attempted to ambush you? It appears like this was all just ruse then. The Rob has been getting increasingly clever in their attempts to ambush us. Not clever enough to best you, though. One day, with the rest of either of them buried, Thessia will see her glory restored.
Greetings.
Creature is defeated. I can see that from the clothing and the filth that covers it. I'm very thankful for your efforts. I believe this will be the first full night of sleep I get at this camp.
What can I do for you?
So there's nothing but dirt and rubble in the carts in an ambush awaiting those that sought them out. The robbers are this devious here. I shudder to think what troubles will await us within the estates to the north. Alright, so that was the last quest for here. This person's looking out. Now see, now this is a ranger. Give this loot. Overlooking the waters. Alright, now we ride to the warden's humble abode. See what I can do with these coins. The valuable and ancient silver coin is used in trade with the wardens of Numinos for the most valuable items. Any look? Ooh, the ruins of Evendom. That's what I wanted. Thamveren. The estate of Thamveren was once belonged to one of the oldest and most prestigious families of Numinos. They were known for a long and at times strange contest for influence in the world courts of Arnor against the arch rivals who lived near or at Tham and Nambarth. From this contentious situation arose a number of favorite tales of intrigue, forbidden love, and all manner of noble and properties that have titillated the common folk for centuries since. I cannot believe I got dismounted. The absolute pain and agony of being a dwarf. I guess I'll check out this little area, then we'll jump down, perchance. Tham Nambarth. Several of the great families of Numinos constructed palatal estates upon the rolling hills of the Edom fields, displaying their wealth and prosperity far and wide, and providing them summer estates from which they might oversee the extensive holdings of rich croplands. But not as extravagant as some of the estates built later, Tham Nambarth was the oldest and closest to the capital, and thus considered the most prestigious of all, save that for the royal family itself at Tinadur. Interesting. Let's go talk to some silly rangers. Oh, he disappeared. Rangers. Statistica. Oh, that's the name. Alright, I have like 5 billion quests for these people.
Greetings.
Fresh blood. You may just be what we need to begin reclaiming the Eastern Estates.
Might I take a moment
We
of
often
your
keep in
time?
touch with the elves of Rivendell. One called Barricade I consider a close friend. A letter I received to him long ago indicated that trouble was afoot within troll shots and he was seeking my advice. I worry for him. He has a small camp out of here, just beyond the last bridge of the Lowland. Oh my god, okay.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Refuge of the elves. We've got a word of Rivendell. The Master Elrond wishes to speak to you. Okay, oh my god.
Stay a moment.
When I stayed in Esseled, I made friends with a group of Earthkin that lived not far from the Rescues. They were holding out valiantly against the oppression of Angmar. Okay.
Stay a moment.
The Twilight Estates. The land to the east of here is called the Fields of Twilight. Within it are the ruins of several ancient estates. These places were once home to powerful families within the kingdom. They grew grain and raised animals used to feed the city and provide work for many of the people. Now they are disgraced by robbers, overtaken by nature, desecrated by goblins, and now one even serves as a camp for a force from Angmar. And now, in one now even it is an affront to those who draw their heritage from the shores of this lake. I have detailed in this journal notes about the estates and the threats availing them. Please take it and read it from it if you want to explore the Fields of Twilight. Tham Nimbalith is the nearest of the ruined estates and our first priority. While the threats of it are not great, they must not be trivialized in their importance, for Tham Nimbarth is being reclaimed by nature itself. Tham Nimbarth was once a great hall. You can see that it truly stands today. This will not be the case for long, and not because of losers or goblins. It is the ivy. It grows deep in the cracks in the walls and slowly pushes the bricks apart until nothing's left standing. It is also threatened by a source that itself is not threatening. A herd of elk is sheltered within its walls. Okay. Sure. Alright, now I got like a billion quests with this guy. The Rangers of Esselden. Have you been to the encampment of our brothers in the North Downs? Once far, Esselden still serves as honorably, even now at the base of our Rangers, to train and prepare for the forces of Angmar, as the forces of Angmar pour down from the northern wastes. Yeah, sure. I will talk to him.
How can I be of service?
An island in the lake. Thorgother speaks the truth. The true warriors that plight evildoom must be fought.
Greetings.
What is this you have here? A letter from Aragorn? Let me see it. What is it you call yourself? Thordoun? I'm sorry, but this note is not enough. Tomb robbers have plundered the vaults in the tombs of Numenor, seeking to spoil the heritage of the Dunedain. This could be a forgery intended to relax our guard. Nay, I'm afraid I cannot trust the words of this letter. How do I know you are true? Deeds, not words, matter to me.
What do you need?
Holy... You put me in a difficult situation, Thordoun. I cannot, in good conscience, help you without first administering a test of your character. But if you are indeed sent by Aragorn, any delay is an affront to my lord. I'll not make decision alone. Render your aid to the rest of my brethren, to Estrel, Forcon, and Nethamin. Once they are satisfied, you are indeed of good character. You do not have a villainous motives. I will consider your petition once more. Okay. And then I also have my book quest line here too. There didn't Goldir sent you, did they? They must be more than we thought in the growing presence of Igmar. I'm glad then that they have sent a proven hero to help.
How can I be of service?
The Igmar presence in Numenor is most disturbing. Hearing the news you brought me, I think this is the best place to search for Marthiel. She cannot yet have gone too deep into the ruined city, and we cannot let her go any further. Will let you bring 5 of my men with you. Whatever you do, you must come back with information about our plans. This is most urgent for the Dunedain and for Eriador. We cannot let the lidless eye have any more influence in this region. Speak with me again when you're ready to leave. Okay, well, I'm not ready to leave, so I think I'm gonna wait a hot minute. So who are the people I need to help? I need to help you.
Would you do something for me?
Caligan is a wise ranger who has seen many summers, and I trust his judgment as my own. If he's not convinced of your honesty, I remain unconvinced as well. North of Tinadur, in Tiran Fornek, an ancient stone overlook stands watch atop one of the tallest hills. Jabe Grimshaw, leader to one of the robber bands that has caused us much trouble, plans his band's activities from its heights. Want me to defeat him? Okay, how can you do that? You can do that, easy peasy.
Would you do something
I
for
am
me?
not as suspicious of your identity as Kellinglad, but I will do as he wishes. You must prove to me that you have an honest heart and not allied with those who seek to plunder my Dunedain heritage. Jetsam sometimes washes onto the shore of this island from out on the lake, and the tomb robbers seek it out in search of jewels and other valuable trinkets. These pieces once belonged to the law-abiding people of Arnor and their kings in the Numinos. We cannot allow the robbers to get their hands on any more of them. Sure. And who's you?
Could I speak with you a
You say
moment?
it's been sent here by Aragorn? Sure you have, and I am Arvidul, last king. Okay, bro. Kalangad is right not to trust you if you ask me, so I'm not going to turn down a helping hand. You convince me that you are not a robber trying to make off with precious relics of the Dunedain. I'll put in a good word for you with Kalingrad, but you'll not have it easy. Bats and barkheis have begun creeping to Parth Adul from the fields of Fornos, and rangers have been too busy dealing with the tomb raiders, so have even known to drive off the creatures. Head east toward Fornos and defeat these beasts. So be it. Let me make sure I grab, like, the Dockmaster and stuff,
How can I be of
just in
service?
case. But let me also talk to... You know what, let me turn in some of these quests. Let me put my milestone here. Something like that. And let me turn in some of these quests. So I need to go to Rivendell, Trollshaws.
What can I do for you?
Oh boy, Esseladin. Just to get them out of my quest log. Ba 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 ba. Wait, is that... Oh my god, is that right there? Okay, that might be a little later then. That actually might be a little later. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, buddy.
What can I
Caligan
do
said
for
to you,
you?
hi, and here I thought they might need your help even more than we, but it's true that matters here are not to my liking for the orcs. Yeah, I already did like a bunch of your quests already.
How can I be of service?
I already did a bunch of your quests. Get the flip out of here. Alright, let's go talk to Elrond.
Greetings.
Yeah, Trollshaws. Ba 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 ba.
How can I be of service?
How could I be of service? Take me to Last Only House. That'd be preferable in this situation. Yeah. Ooh, almost messed myself up right there. Baruch Kazad! Kazad, I'm in! Cool.
Will you lend me your aid
That was
once
it, right?
more?
Yep, cool. Now we go to Barrakin. And then we turn in that quest, and then we go back to, Evendom. Where's a Perk My Lake? That's just a classic. Ba, 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 ba.
Greetings to you.
A High Elf War Master. Wowee. Alright, we
Megovana,
done? Yep.
may I help you?
Perfect.
How can I be of service?
Honestly, I think I'm... No, I'll be a good boy.
What can I do for you?
I'll go through this way. Traveling. Ba 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 ba.
How can I be of service?
Wait, do you not take me to Evendom? Oh my god. But you can take me to Estleden. Close enough. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? You're gonna take the long way from Estleden to Evendom? That would be insane. That's a long freaking time. Okay. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So I know there's some, like, vendors over here that you spend, like, coins on, I'm pretty sure.
What can I do for you?
But I don't know where they are. Let me see, guys. Oh, the words are new
What
to
can
us.
I do for you?
A shadow is on my spirit.
No, you're not it.
What can I do for you?
Huh. Oh, you do have mounts. Sage.
How may I
Eddie
be of
Board.
service to you?
Okay.
What do you need?
Ah, you do the coins. The coins that apparently don't really actually need. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, good to know.
Might I take a moment of your time?
The Burning Island. Have you seen the creatures called salamanders? They are rather akin to worms, but seem to me to be an entirely new breed of creature. We have not seen them in Edom until recently. Well, till Irunin, the island on the west side of the lake, began infested with the creatures. At night, the island seems to be burning with the flames of these strange beasts. A number of salamanders have also been seen in the barren delf south and east of Tinadur. Could it be that the monsters are spreading? Venture to the island if you're willing to discover the source of this plague of salamanders. Sure. First, I gotta get this jetsam.
Could I speak with you a
Black
moment?
badges. Troubling news comes from our agents with the ruined city of Numeros. The Marm have moved forces within the walls in large numbers. Rumor has it that many of those who serve on the band of the Black Numenorians sent from Mordor itself, wearing black badges of allegiance to the Dark Lord. I already have several of them, but
Might I take a moment of your time?
greetings, Thordoun. You have already a difficult time. We have been stretched terribly thin by the incursions like Marm into our lands and by the number of lawless brigands that have been stirred up into gathering clouds of war. I already got some, actually.
What can I do for you?
There you go, buddy. Didn't you? Oh, Glorfindel's company. You come from
day.
Lord Glorfindel himself? Well, then you're welcome here. It is a great honor to receive a messenger from such a renowned elf. Arkhill, you say? I know not that name. There are a few elves who come to these lands, and those who are mostly travelers, not residents. Still, it may be. I've heard tell of an uncanny glade across the lake on the northwest shore. Yeah, okay, thanks. In the treasure hunt.
Will you lend me your ear?
I come in possession of a riddle, Thordoun, and they may lead a way to buried treasure. A do-not-dying landholder buried something somewhere in Edom, fearful that it might be taken by the Witch King's forces if Hornast fell. It seems that the landholder's line was extinguished in the battle, his lands abandoned, but I believe that his treasure remains unfound. Here is the riddle, Thordoun. The only directions I have found, and those are not easy to come by. 2 roads pass through green fields. 4 kings watch the meeting of the ways. It's probably the crossroads, but, you know, it's like right there. And no, I'm not smart. I actually remember that one riddle from what I played a long time ago. After that, it gets messy. There's Tomb Raiders on this island? That's crazy. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, so that's done. I guess I can go this way. This one was for you, buddy.
Greetings.
Return Thordoun. It was some of the shards of Doom's history.
Might I
trust.
take a moment of your time?
It uncovered quite a few artifacts and bits of pottery from the shores of the lake, Thordoun. So now we need to sort developing pieces from the rest. Wow. I love sorting. Peak.
How can
Thank
I
you
be
for
of
your help,
service?
Thordoun. Things much efforts are fruitless, and that any time spent out of battle with the Tomb Raiders is time wasted. But I disagree. We must salvage whatever remnants of our history from them we can, whether through combat or the avoidance of it. Nice. All right. So that one. So that ranger we have earned the trust of. So let us continue on, shall we? I still gotta go over there. So much to do, so much to do. Oh, there's some vines, some ivy. One groundkeeping duty. There's some right there too. In there. Oh, I gotta kill the deer. Oops, I forgot. Sorry, buddies. Time to perish. It's for the greater good. Holy, he's starting to freak out of me. I need 2 more deer. Should be fine. Alright, perfect. The next estate within the fields is Tham Verin. It is a place we know little about. The records we have found only describe its name. It is an enigma indeed. The thing I know about the tomb robbers, the only thing I know is that the tomb robbers have been swarming over it as of late. Given our focus elsewhere, it's been ripe for the picking, and they have slowly stripped out any valuable information we could find, or we can find to glean its identity. Okay. Sure, I can go beat him up. Chipped vase. The seal on this vase is still tight, even after the weather-worn years that sought among the ruins here. Looking around, you see a few others. Perhaps the rangers can learn something of value from its contents. Ooh. I don't ever remember that one. Not Bill. Okay, let's get crazy. You turn a blind eye to a corner of this region for just a moment, and something monumental happens that you missed. Somehow, with all of our focus on the tomb raiders and brigands in the south, a scouting force from Ingmar has slipped into one of the ruins. This is a disaster for us on several fronts. Something here is of enough value for Ingmar to send a force to find it, something that we do not yet know of ourselves. If they were to find this thing, it could turn the tides of war, not to mention that what would happen if they found the refuge of Tinodur. If they use that knowledge to somehow find us legend, I cannot entertain those thoughts. We must drive them out. Of course, of course. I need more vases, though. If that's acceptable. I'm one with pottery, please. Thank you. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go kill the bats and stuff, and then we will... Well, wait, hold on. Wait, where's the Trolley State one? Oh. Oh. I gotta do family, which is right there. Alright, might as well do that one, because I don't know if it's gonna make us go to the other estates anyways, so to save time, we'll, holy. Don't mind me just breaking ankles. Oh, there's the stone marker. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. To settle disputes, men fight in the ring of stone. Outside the wall, my marker lies hidden. Okay. Try poking the Igmaro sword. I shall disappear to sleep for now. It also means you didn't die at the fault. So true. You have a great night, Sasuke. I hope you have a good one, buddy. Have a good day tomorrow. Wednesday. Yippee. Halfway through the week. I think I can go up this way. Oh, I hope, Sasuke, I hope. Hey, you have a great night, bud. Let's go beat up some Tomb Raiders. And a Maru. The smallest of the great houses of Arnor built their estate here at Tham Orin. While they could not claim the wealth or power of the other houses, it is said that this family had close ties to the royal line of the kings of Numenor. As such, they suffered few of the more difficult turns of fate that befell many of the other houses, and were highly respected throughout their long history. Nevertheless, their fate became inextricably trying with the royal line, so the power of Arnor fragmented and faded, so did the family. Interesting, okay. Boom. Oh crap, that was an archer. I hate archers. The bane of my existence as a melee user. Ooh, there's the orders. A hymn chanter. I need to collect 4 of them? Ooh. Kazan, Aminu. Commander's Satchel. Look into the satchel, I see several documents ran in the black speech. You cannot read what they say, but believe you brought them to the Rangers. They may be able to translate them. You feel that you've done all you can at them. Okay, the next page. Them Endaleth was the ancient home of the great smith, one of whom made the weapons for the line of kings themselves. While most of his work has been lost to history, his influence is seen in every blade we wield. The goblins now camp within the walls of the ruins, foul and wicked creatures. They are more clever than I often give them credit for and very devious. However, if done correctly, one could trick them into believing something much larger is going on around them and frighten them into a panic. Okay. I can do that. But first, I gotta go assassinate someone. Assassino, assassino. I think I go this way. What did I just sell? I just sold something, and I'm scared of what it was. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. I don't think it was anything important. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery. Can I please jump? Thank you. Now, where's this guy? Where are you, Jabe? Oh, Jabe, where are you? There you are. Assassination complete. I guess I'll go to Ostford. Do that one quest. At least the brother quest, I should say. Unfriendly man. That's not very nice. It's not very friendly. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so this is where people fight, I'm pretty sure. So where be the rock? Oh, it's inside. Yoink. From this beach, you can see Rantost is sort of swimming across the water. Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Cringe. I don't really want to do that right this second. So, we'll pretend it doesn't exist. Actually, when we do that, we can probably swim over and grab the boat, too. So actually, that kind of works out. Whenever we're ready to move over. Constructed before the original founding of Ostford, Broward Wrath once stood as the farthest northern frontier in the region of Lake Evendom. Once Ostford rose to preeminence in the north, it declined in importance and believed to have used repute for the family. Okay. Ornamental blade. The weapon is dull but not worn. It looks old but ceremonial. Perhaps we could collect a few more and bring them to the rangers? Sure. Hey guys, it's time to die. Oh my god, I need to kill goblinos. that's fine. Come on, Goblinos. Oh my god. Oh, treasure chest. Too bad I can't use it. As in one more blade, 3 more fires, and essentially just one less goblin. Thank you. Who are you? Andy? What the flip, Andy? What the flip, bro? Alright. Oh, we're done. Perfect. Okay. Let me grab that one. So I guess we didn't actually need to, finish that. It's fine. It's whatever. So I need to kill bats and these guys. I need to do this. I need to kill a lot more bats. I know there's some rangers over here, but I don't know if they have any quests for us. Alright, so this is the last Pupperino, and then I just need bats. It's just you. Congratulations. Every time I get on my mount, I find what I need. Oh, I was just about to do it again. So let me go see these rangers real quick. Actually, let me see these ruins real quick. While I'm here. Lost here. Perfect. Need you right tossed and Thordoun. Okay. Originally built as a fortress to oversee their approach to the fields of Edom from the east, Osthiran was allowed to languish during the long periods of peace that characterized those terms. I guess these rangers didn't have anything for us. It was eventually purchased by a newly prosperous family of merchants and converted into a luxurious estate. Alas, fortunes of Osthiran were sorely treated in later years. When threats arose unlooked for from the east, it became a rich target for raiders and bandits. Rip. Okay, so I'm gonna actually hearth, so we can turn on the quests, and then I think that's probably what I'm gonna call it for tonight. Holy macaroni. Twilight States. The states within the Twilight Fields are now within our control. There is some work to do at Therm Ornan, but we can now handle the situation that remains. You have done great work for us. Perhaps one day my blade will join with yours, and we will stand against our enemies together.
Stay a moment.
The states are back in order, and while there is still much to do within them, there is work we can handle ourselves over time. The Twilight Fields are nice, yet safe, however. There still remains Osthiran. Thordoun is in charge of watching over the ruined fortress. Oh my god, is that not just where we were? It was? Okay, I got played. You said checkmate Thordoun? Like, what a life.
How can I be
your
of service?
black badges. Okay. Alright, in the meantime. The
How can I
adult
be of
waves
service?
still cut deep. These are in much worse shape than I could have hoped. Time and the goblins have not been kind to them. Hopefully we can still glean some value from them.
What do you need?
Looks like at least 3 of these are still sealed, and the 4th may still hold some secrets. This is wonderful. You're welcome.
What can I do for you?
Interesting. It'll take some time to go through this. I could sense some evil on most of the documents as well, as it is all written in the tongues of the enemy.
Greetings.
To return in victory, I confess I did not fully expect either of those tidings. There's more work to be done, Thordoun.
Could I speak with you a moment?
It is not yet enough, Thordoun. I need you to show me that you hold the history of the Dunedines. Important is I or Estiel. If Kaliningrad does decide to help you, I'll not be held responsible if you turn to plunder. In Parth Edril, just north on the road that runs through the fields of Fornos, there's a small graveyard called Gorthrost. The names, birth dates, and death dates listed on the stones have not been recorded. Take this charcoal and this parchment and make rubbings at the graves. Okay. Which works out, because I gotta go back over there anyways. Do you have any quests? No.
What do you need?
Grimshaw's no more. This is excellent news indeed, Thordoun.
Might I take a moment of your time?
While you were confronting Jade Grimsaw, a ranger named Pentaskull sent word of many boatguards eventually towards the ruins of House Broombar. Broombar was a Dunedain line of no small importance before the abandonment of Nubanos, and we must keep the grounds of that ancient manor safe from treasure seekers. The buildings are mostly gone. Pentaskull did not seem overly concerned about this band of boatguards, but I would not be put more at ease if you stood with them. These creatures are cowardly, but in great numbers, even the weakest foes can pose a threat. Sure. I can do that. Yeah. However, I think that is where we are going to call it for today. Thank you guys for showing up. I really do appreciate it. We will be streaming tomorrow some more LOTRO before we do Star Wars Zero Company Thursday, which should be really exciting. So I wish you guys luck for tomorrow. Have a great day, have a great evening, and I will see you then. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.